In a statement, Amnesty International USA, quoting Amnesty International Asia Advocacy Director, said the draft Anti-Terrorism Act categorically fails on every human rights benchmark. She stressed, quote, if the Biden administration values the rights of the Sri Lankan people, they need to send a clear message to President Ranil Wickremesinghe that this law must be overhauled entirely or scrapped altogether, unquote. She said if the administration and Congress are silent as this draft law advances, they will allow the Sri Lankan government to further cement its ability to suppress dissent. She added, quote, the proposed legislation is an insult to civil society in Sri Lanka, who have advocated for decades for legal reforms to protect human rights. This is far from a good faith effort on the part of the Sri Lankan authorities to improve or replace a bad law, and it is an effort to show up the government's ability to target and silence their critics, unquote. According to Amnesty International South Asia researcher Tyagi Ruanpatirana, the drafters of the ATA have not taken into account the benchmarks laid out by the UN experts in order to come up with a counter-terror law that would start to bring the legislation in line with international law. She said, it is clear after the mass protests last year, the state has become even more willing to misuse counter-terrorism offences in order to target activists. This is reflected in new offences created that seek to classify acts of civil disobedience as terror offences.